Live from Resourcing Tomorrow here in London and live on Stopbox's Andrew Thake, the Divisional Director of Resourcing Tomorrow. And last time we spoke, Andrew was at Minds and Money Connect earlier in the year. This is the flagship show, isn't it? Resourcing Tomorrow. What's this show all about?
Well, it's all about mining. It's all about the future of mining. It's about mining policy. It's about critical minerals. It's about sustainability. It's also about technology and innovation. And it's also about investment as well. So over the course of 3 days, we've got over 2,000 attendees, 175 exhibitors from 90 different countries coming here to discuss information about the latest in the mining industry and to come here and to hopefully go and do business and to learn something new.
Well, it takes a long time to plan one of these events. I was told earlier that as soon as this one's finished, you get planning for the next one next year.
Yeah.
And you're the man who knows everything that's going on, the kind of key people that are here. So give us a flavour. You've got a mix, obviously, of mining companies, also mining suppliers as well, services, professional services, but also some real key note speakers, haven't you? And people from government as well.
Yeah, so one of our big drives for this year was to get in more government speakers. So yesterday with the APPG, we ran a government roundtable at the House of Commons. That was an incredible success. And all of those governments who were speaking yesterday are now speaking here today at Resourcing Tomorrow. So, you know, the big keynotes we had this morning were the Assistant Secretary of State for Energy and Resources, Jeffrey Pyatt from the US government. We also had a fantastic opening address from Nusrat Ghani, the Minister for Critical Minerals for the United Kingdom. Also had addresses from His Excellency Khalid Mustafa from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, also from Nigeria as well, from the Ministry of State there. And last but no means least, we had our first ever Prime Minister speaking, if I can pronounce the name of the country correctly, the Prime Minister of the Kyrgyz Republic. So we had fantastic government representation in the morning. And we've got more government speaking throughout the entire rest of the event. We've got Chad speaking, also many provinces as well, from the likes of Ontario, from the likes of Quebec. On top of that, we've still got some big hitting majors speaking. So we had Mark Bristow from Barrick speaking, but we'll also be having other big hitting majors over the course of a few days. We're having Mark Kudafani from Vale, but also probably we've got about 20 of the world's largest mining companies speaking across the entire event. You mentioned a lot of the juniors that we can see on the floor. We've got a good healthy turnout of juniors, about 120 juniors, many of them presenting in the Minds and Money Theatre, and also available for one-to-one meetings with our investors who are looking to go and find their kind of like next investment that will hopefully kind of go up sort of like 10 sort of like fold and be the next 10 bagger hopefully.
And why was the focus on getting a lot of government representation? Why did you feel that was important for this year?
I think that now more than ever, governments, especially in the West, are becoming more involved in mining policy. Critical minerals, which was a term that did not exist 5 years ago, exists now. And you're seeing them invest a lot more time, money, and effort into mining. So it's really important for us as Resourcing Tomorrow to go and have governments representatives at Resourcing Tomorrow, because if we are going to move towards the energy transition, if we are going to go and decarbonize, miners are part of the solution, investors are part of the solution, but we also need governments as well.
Yeah, indeed. And a final thought then, what's your feeling then, given the people you've listened to today from government level and of course the juniors and some of the bigger companies that are here today, what's your feeling where we are in the kind of mining sort of investing space?
It's well, I said in my opening address, there's a bit of a bifurcation on at the moment. When you talk to the junior end of the market, let's be honest, junior end would say that they had like a tough sort of like year. When I talk to the larger end of the market, when I talk to the majors and the mid-tiers, they're much more positive in terms of their long-term outlook. And I think we'll see that long-term outlook kind of seeping through to the junior end next year. The one thing that is inarguable is that for the energy transition, we need critical minerals. And there's plenty of critical minerals out there that we don't have enough of. And all these exhibitors on the floor here provide the answer to the energy transition. So long-term future is very, very bright for the mining industry, and it's very, very bright for Resourcing Tomorrow.
Very good to hear. And I would echo that, having spoken to some of those government representatives you have mentioned earlier today. Stay tuned on Stopbox for live coverage from Resourcing Tomorrow here in London. Thank you very much for your time, Andrew Thake.
Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programmes at stopboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.